when Adelman took over, and especially after game one, he said that he would be going with the lineup that is the most productive in the moment. When you got a guy like Peyton Watson, who had that block on Kawhi and then that long rebound and dunk on the Russ missed lay in transition, how do you take somebody like that out? I just don't get it. I'm still confident for Game 7, but if P. Watt's got the hot hand, I think you got to trust him and keep him in there.
Thanks,
so that's
Pete.
all I got.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Good stuff, Pete.
Peyton played 11 minutes, probably deserved more. I know they went with DeAndre from some early minutes when Nikola sat in the second quarter, and that did not go well. The Nuggets lost that. They were -6 with the early non-Jokic minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to see for Game 7. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a two-man bench rotation, let alone three. They're going to shorten it up entirely. That's where the Clippers have a little bit of an advantage. They have more veterans. I just can't wait to see what they do. Heck, just play everybody the entire game. Just go. I mean, it is Game 7. And he's so right, Pete. Such a good point you made. The difference between this year and last year, in Game 6 in Minnesota, there was no effort. They just stopped. They were they punted. They punted on that game. Let's just go to game. There was no punting last night. They never got in a punt formation. They went all the way to the end trying to win that game. That means something.
The P. Watt thing is interesting because he did play well. And Adelman has said, I'm going to ride with what I feel like is the best lineup and whoever's playing well at the end of the game. And he made the assessment, and I think it was proper last night, that Westbrook was playing better than Porter. But here's the difficulty, okay? Because I understand the question, and I think maybe it's a consideration, who knows, for Game 7 or moving forward if they win Game 7. But Westbrook wasn't playing bad. He had like 2 really bad moments. And I don't know what you do with that because it's good. And then it's like in the moment you can't do the thing, he sometimes does the thing. Yeah. And so
his mistakes
balance that?
Are loud.
Yes.
He has loud mistakes. And they're so loud that sometimes they counteract all the good he does. They really do. They overwhelm the good. You can't miss a layup when you're down by 6 with an opportunity to cut it to 4. A wide open layup. You just can't.
But you also don't bench him if he's playing well for fear that he might maybe miss a layup randomly, you know?
I know. I get it. But this is what you get, and I guess we have to be used to it, and we have to understand that. He is going to be your key weapon come Saturday off the bench. He is going to be your number one weapon off the bench, and he gives you that energy that you desperately need. I have a feeling that the Clippers are going to stick with Nick Batum in front of Chris Dunn. So Nick Batum, they made the adjustment, and they found something there. Get Chris Dunn out of the lineup because he's not a threat offensively. So Batum will start, and he'll probably play the bulk of the minutes. And I guarantee they're going to put Kawhi Leonard on Jamal Murray for that extra length. So Jamal's going to have his hands full. Jamal didn't go off the way he did in game 5. Jamal had 12 in the first quarter last night and then really didn't do much after that.
You know, Brett, you said something very astute early this morning.
Happens occasionally.
When you're talking about in elimination games, when you could go home and today be on the golf course, who shows up and does what? The Avs had a lot of guys pulling on the rope last night. Great. I mean, everybody. It was great to see.
Well, it's again,
and we're gonna find this out now because again, Nuggets are going to be facing that. I said it before the series, and even down the stretch, we're going to learn a lot about the guys on that team, guys in that room, who wants to stay, who doesn't want to stay, who wants. I think they all
want to stay, though, Moshe. The bigger thing is,
but
who can handle the pressure of the moment?
But I guess that's what I mean. Who do you know that you can win with, and who do you know that you can't win with? When I go back, Vic, and I look at the Avalanche, the 48-point season, but beyond the 48-point season, and people would ask me, and they make the playoffs the next year in Game 82. It was so exciting. People ask me, hey, what do you think they're going to do in the future? I said, right now, I see maybe 6 guys on this roster right now, maybe 6, that are going to be a part of the next team that wins a championship, right?
Yeah.
When I look at the Denver Nuggets, how many guys on the floor or in that room right now are going to be a part of the next team that wins it all again? And I think we're going to find that out a lot tomorrow night.
Well, to the
Yeah,
Avs
it's going to be
point,
very revealing.
Yes,
it's
it
going
will.
to be very revealing.
to the Avs point, Moj, they lose their season's over last night. And things started to go poorly for a minute in a way that, you know what, that pressure could crumble some people. That you had a lead, you blew it, Mikko gets the 4-3 lead, and then it's just like, oh, God, now what? And
It was
here's
shocking.
what I'll say.
I'm going to say this, too. It was shocking.
Yes. Like pit in your stomach, like, oh, I feel sick because it feels like you just let this go. Now, here's what I was going to say, though. There was 3 guys, or really 2, but I'm going to add a third to this, that we were like, God, these guys got to play better. Well, look what Big Val did when the moment mattered the most.
Boom.
Look what Kale did when the moment mattered the most.
Boom.
Look at Marty Nachos, by the way, who didn't
Boom.
have a great series. That was phenomenal last
He was
night.
great. Vic, he rang it off the iron. You can't hit. He beat Ottinger clean. But you can't hit the iron more square than Nachos did coming down the short side last night. Dad gummit, he was really good, too. Had a really.
Wish I could have enjoyed it.
I know. Look at that fake smile. His legs were moving so hard, Brett.
Yeah.
Again, I want to see him get maybe a little bit more ugly down deep.
Me too.
I mean, it's not his game, okay? It's not his game, but I'd like to see him get.
He's more the he's like a Michelle Kwan.
Moj.
Tara Lipinski.
Moj, you're calling the game, so I know how it is. You get more nervous when you're not calling the game. When you're in the moment, you're fine.
Right.
Because you're in the moment.
Right.
But where was your heart? What did your gut feel like when Renton scored to put Dallas up?
That their season was over? I can answer for you.
No, but Mosier specifically. You're up there. You call the goal. What? I want to know what did your gut look as ugly as I think it looks?
That sounds insulting. I won't take it that way.
I mean, what did
though.
it look like in there?
Well, all I could think of was one letter, Vic. F. F. F, 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 F.
And I'll tell you what.
F, 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 F,
What
F, F,
compounds
F.
it, Vic, it's not just that they lost a lead and it felt like the air was let out of the balloon.
It's that guy.
He did it.
that guy.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
the story
All right.
after the game was going to be, look at Mikko, stick it to the
And
old team and put them away.
And there was a sentence that came in my head. I didn't use it. And I thought about it. I didn't, and I'm not going to this series. I'll save it for some other time.
That's exactly what his.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
exactly. Thank you, Nelly. His gut was that. It was talking to him. So when were you able to?
I can't
exhale?
deny it, though, Vic. I can't deny it. He played really well last night. He was really, really good. His whole line in that second period was it's as good a period as I've seen a line have in the postseason in a really long time. That's how good they were.
How many empty net goals did it take before you could breathe?
The Manson goal, I breathed easy. No problem.
Okay.
And by the way, let me credit McKinnon. Draws outside the line. McKinnon wins the draw. It's popped to Manson. That son of a gun fired an absolute strike.
Yeah, he did.
We had a camera. We had access last night. You ready for this? To 44 cameras. There were 44 cameras in that building last night. Maybe there were 50. I don't know. We had access to 44, but the one behind the net, and I don't know who the shooter was, but it's got the long shot of the puck coming at the net from Manson.
Yeah.
And it is an absolute laser for a strike.
It was like a putt that's just center cup the entire way. Wasn't going to move.
It was so rad. Then McCarr throws one in from 192 feet. I mean, it was killer.
I was actually shocked that Manson, like, it happened so quickly.
Hey, that boy's got skill. I know he can beat people up.
Yeah.
I know that he once punched Jamie Benn down to the ice. I know that he was physical last night. He was blowing M's and the F's all over the place, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this guy's got skill. Like, he can skate, and he's got some really deceptive ability.
No, but that's the Howard Dean shot. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah! You just right on your stick, and you let it fly.
Dude, I'm like, and it happened so fast, Vic, right? I mean, we're talking about a 5-4 game. Ottinger's on the bench.
And you're still terrified at this point.
I'm petrified.
Yeah.
And Manson throws a strike. So good. It was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Only time you're able to breathe was that moment right there.